Alright guys, I'm excited to make this video. So I got my 2021 calendars in. This is the first year that I've ever made calendars for my photography work, and I'm really excited to share those with you. Alright, so let's go through this calendar. It's a 12-month calendar, and you've got 12 different photos plus the cover photo. But first, let me grab it off the wall back here. Alright, as you guys can see, it's a very big wall calendar. It's actually an 11 by 17 wall calendar, so it's a huge size, lots of value. I'm selling these at $45. That includes shipping, and really you're going to get 12 of my favorite photos that I handpicked. And some of these photos, you know, I sell for hundreds of dollars, so I really think there's a lot of great value in this calendar. And I really like the design, the look, and the layout of this. It's got a very classic design to it and look to it. So first off, let me say I got these through Bay Photo. I'm partnered through them, and the quality is great. It's printed on a pearlescence, Fuji pearlescence paper. So you get that really nice fine art quality finish to the photos, which is something you don't see in a lot of calendars. And then the other thing that I liked about it too is that most traditional calendars, you know, you have room to write on. This one's not so much, gives you so much room to write on. It doesn't really give you any room at all. But the difference is you have your dates here down at the bottom, as you can see, and the dates that are for the U.S. national holidays, those dates will be in red. And it still tells you the day of the week, and it still tells you the actual date, of course. But what I like about it is that if you can see this, you get a huge print. The print's 11 by 14, or not 11 by 14, but it's a little less than that. It's like, you know, it's an odd size. It's like 10.5 by 13 inch. 13.5 inch, something like that, because you need the space down here for the writing, of course. But that's a good size print. You know, on my site, I used to carry 11 by 14s. Now it's just 12 by 18s is the smallest size, and the 11 by 14s were, you know, $45 a piece to start, depending on, and that was just on the most basic paper. So, like I said, again, you get 12 photos that I've handpicked. And like I said, there's a lot of value to this, and I've tried to pick photos to correspond with kind of every month a little bit. So, like for instance, in February, let me flip to it because the pages are really thick, which is another thing I like because it's printed on that really nice pearlescence paper. We have the moon dune picture, and I picked this for February because I actually did take this photo in February a couple years back. So in March, because it's spring, I actually picked this picture that I took in Mexico in the countryside where I saw all these wildflowers growing. I had my brother-in-law pull over and took this photo with this tree sitting out there in the middle of the countryside all by itself. It just happens to have two birds just happen to be flying. It's real hard to see in the video, but two birds just happen to be flying right over the tree right when I snapped the picture. So it's a really neat picture. And then of course I have in May, like the spring or like the summertime is coming, and so like I took this in May. This is out of the wetlands. That's close over here by my home, and beautiful sunrise that morning. And so that's another great shot that's in here. In June, because that's my wife's birthday month, she's from Mexico, and the state that she's from has this place called Tolantongo, and beautiful waterfalls and hot springs area. And so for June, that's what I picked, was this waterfall area. And of course, in the middle of, in July, that's like peak for July, August is peak for Milky Way season, and so I have this picture of Red Rock with the Milky Way that I took. That was just this year too. So I really enjoy that one. And the one that surprised my wife the most is that on our last trip to Mexico, her brother took us to this place called Pedras Calgargas. I think that's how you say it. Where these big giant rock formations are. It's like these three huge rock, almost like pillars of rocks, just out in this middle of this forest area. And it's kind of something really neat to see. And well, I was walking in the forest, and the light was sort of playing with, in through the trees and creating shadows, and it just happened to highlight the path. And so kind of reminded me something of like Sequoia, because I've been to Sequoia a couple times. So I really enjoyed this photo, and this is for August. And I'll show one more here. And then, of course, the picture that I've won awards for, and that I guess you could say I'm sort of known for, but one of my favorite photos that I've ever taken is this tree. I call it the Tree of Mystery, and that's December. Tried to go along with the theme of tree, Christmas tree, but yeah, so I really love that picture, and that's how I'm gonna, that's how I ended the calendar, and I absolutely love it. I've got a picture of Yosemite in the fall here for October, and there's a lot of great photos in here. And go ahead, go to my website. I'll put a link in the description below, and check them out. All right, I want to say thank you for watching this video. It's real quick, real short. I just wanted to go over the calendar with you guys. Thank you for watching the channel. Please do like, subscribe. I got a lot more content coming out as I bought a new cinema camera, and I can't wait to shoot a lot of stuff with that. And I just really enjoyed making these videos for you guys, whether it's sharing photos or sharing places I go while I take photos. I just really enjoy making them. So don't forget to hit that subscribe and hit a like on this video, and I'll see you in another video.